Bill, you back in the 1960s, you went to Vietnam?
I got there April Fool's Day, 1968.
Wow. And how old were you when you went to Vietnam?
I was 20 when I got there. I got assigned to 173rd Airborne, 4th Battalion, 503rd Infantry D Company. And the first thing they did was put a radio on me, so I was an RTO in Vietnam.
Wow. What is an RTO? Like, what
Radio
is that job?
telephone operator. You're the
Okay.
guy that they always used to say that's the first one they want to shoot.
Oh, no. How did that make you feel?
Well, really, in a way, I enjoyed it simply because I knew what was going on all the time. You could hear the chatter, between the other radios in the company, and as we were out there in the jungle, a lot of times guys were saying, "Why are we doing this?" And so I could at least tell them, "Yeah, we're going up to this objective," that type of thing.
That's cool.
Yeah, and that's kind of one day. It's late in the afternoon, and we were setting up for the night, and they came around and told my squad we had to go back out on a patrol. And we went out and we came upon what looked like the Viet Cong were setting up another base. They had cleared a lot of areas, dug tunnels. There was a lot of supplies down underground. And so we were going around destroying it. And unfortunately, I was walking down between, we used to call it elephant grass, but it was big, tall, 15-foot high grass. If anybody that's ever been there, you would know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
And I'm walking down through a trail, and I looked down, and I saw something that didn't look right stretched across the trail, and I tried to jump it because it looked like it might be a tripwire, and I either hit it going up or coming down, but it exploded.
Oh, no.
And it injured me, and I'm back in this hidden area, and these and people in my unit hollered what happened, kind of evident. Can you crawl out? And I said, no, I can't. And at that, initially I thought I'd lost my left foot because it hurt a lot, this kind of like my leg did and everything, but fortunately I didn't. And I was laying there, and a man walked in, and I weighed about 190 then, and a man walked in, got down on one knee, picked me up, and carried me out. And I realized I didn't know who this guy was. It was just, it wasn't anybody in my unit at all. And there was no other units operating around us. And he took me out and sat me down. Then I never saw him again. And they worked on me and medevaced me out. And I got thinking, who is that? And as time went by and getting a little more into reading God's Word and all that, I realized in the 13th chapter of Hebrews, it talks about angels unaware. And for that guy to do what he did so easily, I just was convinced that it was an angel came in and picked me up and carried me out of there. And subsequent to that, I've heard stories of guys in Vietnam that had things happen to them. Wow. And they were, the same opinion. I'm not I don't know if that's what happened, but in my mind, it is. That's exactly what happened, is God sent an angel in and rescued me.